Good morning. I want to talk to you today about a subject called kind leadership. It's interesting that only 13% of the world's workforce is currently engaged or happy at work. That's according to the Gallup survey, which has been undertaken in over 140 countries. Those who are engaged at work or contributing work for organisations which focus on developing their strengths, discovering and developing their strengths, and in effect they work for kind leaders. Kindness is probably now one of the hottest topics in business. There's a lot of stuff around businesses involved in random acts of kindness, or RAOK. And what we know now is that those organisations who take time to engage their people around a kind culture are experiencing something like 6 times the productivity and bottom line results, as well as happiness at work from their employees and staff members than those who don't. Interestingly, much of the leadership conversations over the years has been around value, the idea of engaging teams to come together to understand what it means to serve customers with value. Interestingly, the word value comes from the Greek word axios, which also means good. Therefore, value is something that is good. But the word also is affiliated with the word kindness. Isn't that interesting? And yet we never talk about extending kindness through leadership practices in our businesses. And yet kindness has now been shown through the surveys, through our own work in the emotional economy at work, to be the highest form of good. So when customers and when staff are most engaged, happiest at work, when the business results are really ticking on, when there's a sense of flow and sustainability in the business, a sense of something being right, what you see are acts of kindness. And here's a question: what if an organisation or a business were to extend random acts of kindness to become a culture of kindness? What difference would that make? We are now seeing this exciting time of the emergence of social business, where social media and digital collaborative platforms are allowing people in organisations to collaborate and to engage. Now, a lot of the conversations are often around, gee, what do we do with social? Isn't that a problem? Don't people say bad stuff on social? Or what about if our reputation is damaged by one of the staff members saying something? But what if the social platforms that we have now enable us to connect and to engage with our customers, to provide more value, because we were building those social collaborations on a culture of kindness? And that is what we're doing at the Emotional Economy at Work. We have developed the world's first culture of kindness workshops, where we explore what it means to engage leaders, to engage leadership. It's fascinating that we live at an age, as a baby boomer, I mean, if I was talking about kindness 20 years ago, I probably would have locked myself up. We never talked about kindness. Generation G, have you heard of Generation G? The young kids, 16 to 24 years of age. These kids have grown up digital. And they're called Generation G, or Gen G. G stands for global. They're interested in global social good. Social good is the new word or expression, which means engaging people from the heart intrinsically, to draw people together to collaborate, to achieve something sustainable in the world around good or kindness or value, the same concepts. And Gen G stands for global, and it stands for generosity. How's that? The highest forms of engagement at work see acts of generosity. As Gallup says, that when you engage people from the heart, they want to give more than they get. And contribution and collaboration and kindness are all mixed up in this highest experience of flow at work, and flow therefore with the customer and with the business. Flow when all of the hands, all of the head and all of the heart are engaged as an individual. Intrinsically, that is the deepest level of motivation, with all of the hands and the head of the heart and the heart of an individual's colleagues, or we call the group. And a great positive culture at work is where you see the needs of the individual in balance with the needs of the group, a point that Clay Shirky makes so well in his book Cognitive Surplus. So what we're doing now is looking to explore and to unpack what it means to develop a culture of kindness and to teach leaders in organisations how to foster and engender and sustain kindness in ways that lead to the extension of social good, in ways that lead to extraordinary engagement, in ways that lead to happiness, in ways that lead to growth and innovation, and developing pathways to enable the power of social digital technologies to be released to build and expand the influence of a business.